Bank of America strategists say that some buyers are taking their money out of the stock market and putting it in cash and bonds instead. Jared Blickery from Yahoo Finance is here to give us more news from the New York Stock Exchange. Jared, tell me about these backers. I'll tell you what. There are inflows into healthcare, but not much else. This week, the biggest outflows were seen in stocks. But strong runs into cash money market funds are still going strong, minus $145 billion in cash so far this quarter. This week, Michael Hartnett at BofA talked about the flows. He said that the imports were faster than they were in the last quarter, which is also a big deal. Also, treasuries, which are government bills, have seen a lot of money come in, minus $127 billion so far this year, and they're on track to reach a record $206 billion this year. The Q3 results, Fed interest rates, the Cybertruck, and most importantly, the EV revolution are some of the things that affect Tesla stock. Unfortunately, we're only going to talk about the last one in this movie. Electric cars are the way of the future. This isn't just a trend, it's a change. Electric vehicles will soon be more popular and sell more than internal combustion engine, ICE, vehicles. This will help make the car industry cleaner and more environmentally friendly. The movement toward electric vehicles is growing, and it could be because they are better for the earth, technology is getting better, or people's views are changing. Keep your eyes on the road ahead, because electric cars are the way of the future. Vehicle sales have been good through the first half of the year, in part because prices have been changed. We will see how well car sell-through goes as we move into the second half of the year and hope that interest rates level off here in the short term. According to Tesla, they were getting a pretty big premium, and now that they're making a lot more cars, they're taking market share from a lot of people. In order to get the market to adopt the goods, you may need to find new ways to encourage them when you're busy. I think those price cuts are almost over. It will be very busy in the short term as people try to gain market share and change which automakers really do win in the end. Tesla, on the other hand, keeps coming up with new technology and ways to cut costs faster than their competitors. They also continue to gain market share by having lower costs for both making cars and selling them. They can use those price cuts to get more customers if they need to. Tesla is without a doubt a unique business. The company that makes electric vehicles has seen huge growth over the past few years and is still doing very well. In the past few months, the company's stock has been at the top of the charts more than once. There is still a lot coming up that could send the stock price through the roof soon. Tesla has been a top car company for a long time, and investors want to know how much money they can make by putting money into the business. Some market factors can help you guess how much a stock might be worth in the years to come, but nothing is 100% certain. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tesla Tomorrow. The auto industry is going through a time of change right now, and we can see it happening. Some big towns and even whole countries are planning to stop selling new internal combustion engine, ICE, cars in the next 10 or 20 years. This will speed up the transition to electric vehicles. Many countries around the world are also encouraging people to buy electric cars by giving tax breaks, rebates, and lower registration fees. These steps make EVs more appealing and more affordable for a wider group of people. We think that Tesla is on its way to even more dominating or even monopolizing the business because of this reason. Imagine how much money Tesla could make if it could only make and sell half of all the electric vehicles that will be on the road in the future. And that's just from cars. We're not even implying that this will be simple, but Tesla is the only company that can really reach this point. As the video goes on, we'll learn more about Tesla's future in the world of electric vehicles, EVs, and look at the many possibilities that lie ahead for the company. A Tesla stock value that could come through if things go well for Tesla is also something we're going to talk about. Allow us to begin. But first, please click the like button, subscribe, and turn on post alerts if you want to stay up to date on all things Tesla. Electric cars are no longer just available in small, tiny sizes. Some of the biggest car companies, like Tesla, are making a wide range of electric vehicles, EVs, from small cars to SUVs and even trucks. This variety meets the wants and needs of a wide range of customers. When it comes to cars, Tesla has played a huge part in the EV revolution. Tesla's cutting-edge technology and its charismatic CEO Elon Musk have made people more interested in and eager to buy electric vehicles, EVs, than ever before. People's ideas about electric cars are changing as more of them appear on the road. EVs are no longer seen as sacrifices. Instead, they are seen as high-performance, high-tech cars that people want to buy. One of the first problems with EVs was that charging stations weren't always easy to find. Large amounts of money have been spent, though, to grow charging networks, which makes it easier for EV owners to find charging stations. In the same way, savings of scale come into play. Costs of making EVs are going down because more companies are investing in them. This makes EVs more competitive in terms of price. Another chance for Tesla to take over will come up with this. The electric vehicle company made $18.8 billion in sales in the first quarter of last year, which was about 42% more than the same time the year before. Tesla's income dropped to about $16.9 billion in the second quarter of the year because of problems delivering cars, but compared to its competitors, the company was able to set new records for production value. Even though there was more competition in the electric vehicle, EV, market in 2021, Tesla's car deliveries went up by about 81%. Because of this, we must expect something bigger from the company that makes EVs. Now, let me make a small guess. We can expect Tesla's stock price to hit about $3,120 per share in the worst case, if the company only makes half of Musk's goal of 20 million cars by 2030. By using the following math, we can figure out that if the average price of a Tesla car in 2030 is around $60,000, then the company will make about $1.2 trillion in gross sales. In the event that Tesla earns 15% of this value from its non-automotive goods, such as batteries and robotics, that would equal $1.38 trillion, or $690 billion. In 2030, Tesla shares can be bought for $3,120 if the EPS rate is 15 and the P/E ratio is 30. For this calculation, we chose a P/E ratio of 30 because we think Tesla will be a fully grown business by 2030. But in the bull case, Musk's promise comes true and Tesla sells 20 million cars by 2030. The company could make as much as $1.56 trillion. With the same EPS and P/E value, Tesla's stock price could reach $11,700 per share if its non-automotive goods can bring in 30% of the money it makes from selling cars. There's no question that this is a very high stock prediction, since the stock is trading below $300 at the time of this video. But if everything goes well with the stock, Tesla might actually hit this amazing goal. Remember that we already talked about the results for Q3, Cybertruck, and the lower interest rates. Since these things are good, we can be sure that the next few years will be good for investing. For example, the Cybertruck is one of Tesla's most anticipated projects, and it's supposed to make the company a lot more money and demand. Keep in mind, though, that you should always do your own study and make sure that your Tesla valuation and stock price goals are reasonable. For more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Click on the next movie to learn more about what Tesla has been up to lately. I'll see you there.